Hey everyone, welcome to the post-game show.
Woo! Oh,
that was a little eccentric. I would never be that loud. So that was a crazy game. Now our opponents are talking right now. We're looking at the game board and we realized we made a huge mistake of playing this many points because this game took 7.5 hours
Even
to
though
film.
we had nothing left at the end of turn 2.
Now, the Jay's army got tabled to a squad of grots that camped on an objective and did pretty much nothing. And then Brett's army got tabled to a drop pod and those two guys.
Yep.
And then pretty much it was, what was Mike's?
Truck and
two trucks?
And two burner wagons and one truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
a battle wagon.
And then in the end, Codyroo had the most on the table.
Yeah.
Because you guys really went after my grot tanks because they're so
awesome. A lot of crumpy bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was great. Now, MVP of the game, I would have to argue, was a grot tank.
Yes.
Because grot tanks, as you know, there's two grot tanks. The last ones.
Yeah.
When they're the last ones standing.
Number 4 in their perspective units.
They were the greatest things in the history of man. My favorite one was the one that didn't have a gun. He had nothing to live. Nothing to live for, but survived.
He took a lot of firepower.
He did, with one whole point left too.
Bolter spam. He survived everything I threw at him.
Heavy bolter.
Just essentially the MVP that saved you some points
Yeah.
there. It wasted our shots for the next turn.
I completely agree. Anything you would have done differently, I don't think we would have done much differently other than
maybe give them first turn.
Maybe then that bloodshed that we got, they killed a lot of our stuff turn 1.
It looked ugly. I love their position at turn 1.
Yeah, if we didn't go first, we would have had nothing to do. They would have blown us away turn 1. We would have had very little to respond with.
Maybe.
No, if they went turn 1, they'd be moving up, and they'd have to kind of stay out of my scorch range. So I had nothing but scorches.
Yeah.
It'd also be harder for me to drop pod because you guys moved up and gave me the spots behind where I drop podded.
Maybe. It could have worked out. I don't. It was a very controversial move. People are going to be debating about this for years to come.
On purpose, we did that to spread them out.
Yes. Well, actually,
we take them out piecemeal.
Yeah. The grot. To be fair, you know what? The not bikers, they survived a little bit and they killed stuff. The war boss was a hilarious death, and to be fair, your warlord was a hilarious death.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Your warlord just killed himself.
That was orky.
That was orky.
You know, to be fair,
Earthquake.
Yes. So
Earthquake in that squadron.
Right.
So yeah, that was basically it. It was a fun game. The MVPs are pretty established. Obviously a grot tank, because grot tanks are awesome. And then for you guys, I would argue, I don't know, it was a lot of objective securing.
Sternguard did quite
Sternguard did really well.
Those snapshotting plasma shots killed your warlord.
Well, no, it's close combat killed my warlord.
Sorry, close combat, yes.
And then they killed the other knob.
So I killed you in combat, that's 6.
That was crazy.
Early in the game, those Scorcher buggies were devastating, at least on my side of the
table. That was
Basically
hilarious.
Wiped out all my boys.
And then you scorched me.
Yeah,
but in my head,
return the favor.
The best part about this, though, when he did it to us, when you destroy all his boys, the only thing I thought was, I didn't think like, oh no, we're in trouble. I thought, well, a lot less bodies to put on the table.
It went both ways, right? Because my burner boys died.
Yeah.
To the man.
Probably MVP is the Grots, because they didn't do anything, but they survived.
No, Grot Tank.
Yeah, they killed the Marine. They killed the Marine.
They killed that one Marine and made him fall back.
Leadership. That's something.
That was awesome. My favorite was that Grot. Like, the problem is, if you get into a luck, that's the thing with the lucky dice. If you get into some luck with 5 ups, you can just be like 5 ups all day. That wasn't a 5 up for that bad example.
But it didn't count because
it didn't count.
It wasn't a game.
And also, it wasn't in slow motion.
That's true.
But how many Grot freaking cover saves did I make or involve? It was
too many.
A lot.
Too many.
Too many for my liking.
No, well, to be fair, it was statistical.
Yeah.
Normal statistical.
Oh yeah, perfect stats. I passed 1 for 3.
I would say it's about 75-80%.
Let's just say that, yeah.
Maybe one of the viewers will actually count up how many saves that you made out of the total number of attempts.
Now, I should actually have a fun tracker with that. Like how many Jays can say? Ding, ding. Yeah. Like when the old Necron battle reports with Matt, like how he used to count how many points he resurrected back in the old days of Necrons.
Oh gosh.
Also, people, the reason why I want to keep showing on the table is Mike. Now, the thing is, Brett and I, we like to paint, but neither one of us are that ingenuity people. Like, he has a great paint job, so I might match my
I did not paint my army. It was commissioned, but...
Thank you for ruining this example.
I'm just saying.
But what I really like is the orcs. See, Mr. Dave here and Mr. Mike here, they're both guys that really appreciate a good orc customization. So, like, the orc that I used today as my war boss was actually painted by Dave, but made by Mike.
Yeah.
This guy was painted by Dave and made by Mike.
No.
Yeah.
This guy, where is he? Like, look at this. Custom guy, once again, painted by Dave, made by Mike.
Yeah.
Morgatron and Gorgatron, painted by Dave, made by Dave's wife,
Oh.
Mike.
There you go.
No, I'm kidding.
I thought it was my
Hey,
son
I'm the
Mark.
big
I thought it was
spoon.
my son Mark.
For the record, and Dave.
And Mike.
Yeah. I'm Charlie
From Ottawa.
from Ottawa.
I recognized your voice last night, Charlie. I was going to play a game of 40K with you.
I
Somebody
love
else.
this guy. So much character. These guys can all come off. Like the amount of money that is this one model.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's
huh?
insane. You got the Lord of Skulls,
Right.
the Morkanaut Gorkanaut kit, and 3 Killicans, and a Squig. It blows my brain. And this Grot, he's worth like $10 alone.
At least.
So great stuff, great customization. I really hope you enjoyed this battle report. We had so much fun
Yeah,
filming
it was a
it.
lot
It
of
was
fun.
so
Right.
chaotic. We started filming this at 8 a.m. this morning, and it is now 8 p.m.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
It's something like that. It's not been 12 hours, but it's pretty
it's been-
close.
it's been
I've gone through
3
2
days later.
camera batteries and almost an entire thing of footage. So I hope you enjoyed it. And really stay tuned. Till next time, this is Jay and...
Codyroo?
Mark?
And...
John. You said Mark. I'll say John.
I said Codyroo.
Is anyone using the real names? And me, the real Jay. Till next time, this is Jay and all of us saying happy painting.
Happy painting.
Ta-ta.